one look at you and they had to take a double take. And they're like, now I believe in magic. And that's how they feel about you. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. This person, they didn't believe in magic. They always talk about science. Science is magic. That is alchemy. You turn one thing into something else. What? I heard alchemical engineering. One thing turns into something else. Or a few things turn into something else. That's what magic is. Where one thing is transformed into something different. Don't we do that all the time? You simplified magic for this person, and now they're realizing that science is magic. Well, there's going to be some that disagree with me, but I mean, all it is a few things turned into some other things to make a new thing. I mean, that's simple, right? And it's true. That's what it do. It's just like that. So they see it in themselves now. They see it in you. Because, okay, I'm hearing, this is how they're thinking about it. The ideas that are in their head, right? Once they manifest and they take the action to make their thoughts tangible or how can I say, curated into an experience, okay, I'm going to say that, then it becomes a thing. Okay, so sometimes people get all weird when it comes to thinking about magic, when we're actually magical. You know, and that's just because of how we've been taught. That's all it is. However, this person met you and now they believe in magic. They're like, okay, I believe now. I see something that I ain't seen before. I believe in now. Oh, you gave me I heard a new light. I was going to say perspective, but light, like moved the word perspective out the way. Now I see a new light. It's making me think about a light bulb going off, in certain films and cartoons. When someone thinks of something, you see a light bulb pop on, like it makes them recognize, realize, think about something. They usually use a light bulb for an idea. It's a light. And it feels like that too, like the light comes on in your mind when one thinks about something that they've never thought of before. It's like bling, like, oh, wow. It feels surprising to you, like, ooh, I got an idea. And that's just really the connection. That's being able to translate the collective consciousness into reality. That's magic. That is a transformation of one thing into another thing. And when it's simplified, it's like we're just magical beings just walking around here and don't even take on that identity. Now, for those who disagree, that's fine. I agree to disagree. But really, that's all it is. We are just magical beings walking around doing magical things. When you make nothing out of something, hello, you can't tell me that's not magic. Of course, you had to do some work there. There's some things you have to do in between, but it's the reality of it all is changing one thing into something else. And you make a new thing. That is magic. Someone changing from being a knucklehead to a champion, there's some work that has to take place. The transformation must take place in the middle of that, in between worlds, literally. From a knucklehead to a champion, there's a lot of action that needs to be taken. There's a lot of realization. There's a lot of understanding, learning, knowing. And so there's something about you expressing your beliefs, and you help them to see something differently that they didn't see before when it comes to the magic that's within them, okay? And you're very free to speak about it because you believe in it and you know it to be true. It is your truth that you don't mind sharing. And so when you share your truth, always remember that you help someone that has ears to listen. Not everybody has ears to hear, and that is okay. And you'll know when certain individuals do not have ears to hear because they will start to shout at you and call you names and tell you you're strange and you're this and you're that and you are everything that you're not. That's because they don't have the ear to hear. And everybody is actually not supposed to have the ear to hear. And that's just the way it is. Those who have the ear to hear are the ones who the message belongs to. So this person was able to receive your message, and appreciate it as well. You know, you've dropped a lot of jewels on people, and there's so many people that they didn't grow from what you've given them because they chose to refuse growth and they chose to be stagnant. But that's not your problem. You did your job. It's just a simple fact that it's like Spirit wants to identify with you on this point right here, that you did your job. You sharing and dropping the jewels and the gems and giving people the game, basically. You did your job. You know? So it's like that's all that really matters. Those who have ears to hear will listen and apply. Those who do not, well, they're going to have a bumpy ride. That's just what it is. Hey, you know? Okay, so that's it for this message. Now, if this is you and you know that you drop jewels on them, and you know you do it from the kindness of your heart because I heard integrity. You have integrity. And you believe that what you have within you is meant to be shared. So you share it. And there are many who appreciate you. And there are also many who reject you because they really reject themselves. It's not really you. It's themselves that they're rejecting because they don't want to face the truth that can set them free. So they just live their life in stagnancy. Okay, so if this is you, drop it down in the comments. If you know that you've dropped them jewels and there's certain people that didn't receive what you were saying and you just was like, okay, well, I tried, you know? If you know that that's you, drop it down below. But this person definitely sees that in you. And if this is your kind of person that you want to be in a relationship with and that you deem as suitable for you, then drop it down in the comments. This is my future love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. If you would like to book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyrose.org. And also, you could join the membership to support me. And for those who join, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.